Traffic update as of 8 a.m. PST, June 27th. Arike is clearly strengthening. Look at this tight eye forming with a nice eye wall. This thing is definitely going to become an uppercut too in the next 24 hours. At this rate, the mid-level shear looks like it's starting has weakened and allowing the cyclone to take off. Um, the ANC kept it at 80 knots for some reason, but that's what they do. They go with satellite intensity that are a few hours old. It wouldn't surprise me with a Cat 2 right now easily. Um, it's moving nearly due north over the past 12 hours and appears to increase to about 5 knots. It's embedded in weak steering flow. So that's what the ANC thinks. Here's their track, expected to head more northwest towards the Baja California, possibly a tropical storm landfall from Baja California early Wednesday. There's the models that would all of them make landfall in the Baja. GF and the neighbors are a little bit different. They try to take it more westward up to 48. GEPS shows more than those models. Intensity guidance shows it making a Cat 2. I think it probably easily gets up to the strong Cat 2 in the next 24 hours before it weakens. MEHC pretty much shows this idea again in the Cat 2, but then weakens. I think it could get strong Cat 2 based on appearance during the next 12 to 24 hours before weakening. That's what we think for NEK. Now we're going to go look at 95L, which yesterday did look like a depression, but has become less organized today. It was a broad, probably disorganized into a trough, a little pressure, or wave, as you call it. But it still has a bit of LSC right here. We doubt it. We doubt it's going to be classified and it's be moving into coastal water. So an SAL. But let's look at the models. They take it west to west northwest. Intensity models after about 48 hours want to strengthen it. But that's doubtful because it's going to be moving into pretty much the TUD, and really no global support this idea. But it's worth watching as it gets into the Western Caribbean or Western Atlantic in about 5 to 10 days. So I agree with probably if I'd go with only about 20% in the next 5 days, in my opinion. I think it was a depression for a short time, but those days are over. The ANC did their thing, as they are normally conservative in this part of the basin. What's even more interesting is 96, which has just developed from the low south of Bermuda. Doesn't look like we have models on this thing yet. Here it is. Look at that. I mean, convection, LSC, heading towards the east coast of the United States. I mean, this thing could quickly spin up into a tropical depression or storm. And it looks like it's doing so. It does have healthy convection. Trying to focus an LSC right in here. It's going to head westward into the coast of South Carolina or North Carolina in the next 48 hours based on what we can see in the models. The GFS gives pretty much does that, and the ANC goes with 20% for chance for development. I'd go with 50. I mean, this thing's clearly going places based on its appearance right now. Let's look at the Eastern Pacific. Nothing else is going to develop in the next 5 days. That's your tropical update.